My name's Michael Dechane. I'm a solopreneur, a freelance marketing consultant. I have a master's degree in creative writing. My real work is poetry. That's how I think of myself at my core. I'm a poet. I was not looking for Haden when I found Haden and knew it was exactly where I wanted to go. There were a series of synchronicities that just made it really clear, like this was the next thing for me to do. My partner's a therapist. She has a full-time private practice, and she was thinking about going back to Haden. I spent a little bit of time looking at the website and realized, oh my gosh, this would be amazing for who I am and what I'm interested in. Having read almost nothing in this territory, just with an intense burning desire to learn. I was really curious. The other big draw for me at the time was realizing that so much of the work with dream work was going to directly involve working with dream images or symbols and metaphor making. And as a poet, I thought anything I can do to kind of help deepen my faculty with metaphor making and with working with symbols and images is only going to help my poetry. It's only going to help my creative work as well. Haden found me, and I said yes. And 2 years later, I couldn't be more thankful. It's been a life-changing experience. As a poet, as a writer, as more broadly than that, as an artist, I know it's not just me. We all get stuck creatively. We all plateau, or we enter these sometimes prolonged seasons where we just can't engage. To be able to know how to access my own creativity in waking states as I'm sitting at my desk trying to write poems, right? By looking towards those dream images that surface at night when I'm not in charge. Right? I've uncovered this wild, wonderful new set of tools or resources, a set of resources to help me get unstuck, to get started on the days when it's hard to get started. But more than that, I would say that the Haden experience has reshaped how I'm approaching doing my creative work. I'm writing a fundamentally different kind of poem now than I was 2 years ago. It's opened up a whole new way of working in my creative life that I never would have anticipated. The Haden experience has profoundly deepened my curiosity about who I actually am, about these parts of self that got relegated to the long bag we drag behind us, as Robert Bly says. My whole posture has changed towards those parts of myself, especially the unknown parts that may have caused me a bit of fear or some dislike, parts I outright hated. Haden has done more to help me change how I feel and act towards those parts of myself than anything else I've done in my life. I have my 2-year certificate from Haden in dream work now. That's the end of the beginning of the work. I'm now moving into whatever life I have left with such a different sense of how to be with myself.